Hello everyone. Today let's talk about the definition of education. Education is usually defined as the passing or teaching of knowledge and skills to students. But education can come in many forms. When a person typically thinks of education, school may be the first thing that comes to mind. In fact, going to school is one form of education called formal education. It is usually structured and organized teaching. Students typically learn in a classroom with a teacher who is trained to educate students at a certain grade level or in a certain subject matter. Formal education includes both public and private schools. Formal education, if taken all the way to the university level, can lead to a degree and a career in a chosen field. Vocational education, or an apprenticeship, is another form of education. Apprenticeships started in the 14th and 15th centuries. This is how trades such as making clothes, working with metal, working with wood, and baking were passed on. The master or an expert in a certain trade would hire an apprentice. The apprentice would be a young person, usually 10-15 years old. The apprentice would typically have an interest in the trade or desire to become a master in the trade himself. So, the apprentice would work for the master for little or no money for about 7 years to learn the trade. In return, the master would provide the apprentice with a place to sleep and food to eat. Today, apprenticeships may not look like what they did in the 14th and 15th centuries. However, they are still common for those who are interested in work such as repairing cars or building houses. Informal education usually does not have structure. Therefore, it may not always be an obvious form of education. However, it is an important form of education that can happen almost anywhere. For example, informal education could happen in the home when a child is watching a parent cook dinner. It could include helping with household chores. Informal education could happen outdoors while children are playing, or at a community center while playing with other children, or learning how to share. In this way, much of informal education is the knowledge and skills learned through observing and interacting with others. Think about something you know now that you did not know a year ago. Did you learn this knowledge or skill through formal education, vocational education, or informal education?